guess this is it. My name is Melanie. I was born in Southern California and was raised in a Buddhist household. I remember my days being pretty monotonous, waking up, having breakfast, going to school, coming back home to work on homework, having dinner, going to bed, and the cycle repeats. As I got older, entering my teenage years, I knew something was missing. There was an emptiness I couldn't describe or even understand at the time. At first, I tried to search for whatever was missing in my own family. Days and months went by, and the emptiness remained. I came to realize the emptiness wouldn't be filled by my family, especially after a relative tried to take physical advantage, and no one in my family would believe me. At that point, I felt more alone than ever. I didn't believe I had anyone I could trust enough to talk to help me through what I was dealing with. I felt stagnant and caged in, needing to get out somehow. I wanted to go and be anywhere other than my claustrophobic home. I started sneaking out, lying, hanging out with the wrong crowd. I started doing things I knew I shouldn't, desperately still trying to find something to fill the void inside. Yet everything I tried left me feeling more empty. At that time, I met someone through mutual friends and we started dating. I opened my heart to him thinking maybe this was it. Maybe this was what I was longing for, right? I was told I was loved, I was told I was cared for and would be protected. I finally felt safe again. Until he got what he wanted and ended it all the next day. I was young and naive, finding myself right back where I started, but with a different mindset. I didn't care about myself anymore and lost all hope and will to fill the ever-deepening void from within. I gave into a dark outlook and did more things I knew I ought not to, simply because I no longer cared. I was mentally, emotionally, and physically drained. That's when I met Ted. That's when he came into the picture. I remember him saying that if I wanted to keep hanging out with him, that I would have to go to church with him. At first, I didn't think anything of it. I thought, okay, what do I have left to lose? I go to church for a little bit, and I get to spend time with a really, really cute guy during the rest of the week. Now I look back and smile at that memory. That following Sunday, we went to church, and I heard the gospel for the first time. For the first time, I heard that there is a God who came down to earth, fully man and fully God, lived a selfless and sinless life of teaching, caring, loving and healing, and doing so much more to all who came to him. That he also went through an excruciatingly painful death and was raised a third day, all because of how much he loves us and wants to be forgiven from our sins. Wow. I was amazed by it, but I didn't want to believe it. I tried as hard as I could and was persistent in trying to push Jesus away. I was distraught, my mind overflowing with thoughts of why? How can this be true? My family said they loved me, but they didn't protect me. My ex said he loved me, but really only wanted something from me. Why and how could God possibly love me? My mind ran in circles with all the whys and hows, but there was this genuine, deep, indescribable feeling of comfort, of calmness, of peace that surrounded me and showed no sign of diminishing. It was like I was an onion, and Jesus peeled back each layer, each question that I tried to hold up against him, until he got to my heart and spoke to it, saying, I love you. You've been holding on to this pain, this confusion, this burden for far too long. Give it to me. So I did. I didn't want to keep living how I had been, pursuing what this world has to offer. I had enough of my sinful lifestyle full of lust and greed, self-indulgences, pain, and everything in between. I was tired and wanted to be free from that bondage and to move toward what Jesus was offering. That's when the final puzzle piece fell into place and it clicked. I could see that indescribable emptiness clearly and knew what it was and saw it filled. All along, what I was feeling, that void I was searching to fill, was my need for Jesus. Since then, I've had a desire, a thirst to know him more each day. He has shown me and continues to show how much he loves and cares for me, whether through reading the Bible or through others he has put into my life. Jesus has shown me his love through my husband, our son, my father-in-law, my grandma-in-law, some dear Christian friends who are more family than just friends, along with so many others from this town already. He has walked through and helped me with forgiveness, teaching me to forgive all who have hurt me and done me wrong. He's helped me to also ask for forgiveness from those who I have hurted, who I have wronged. He's caused me to no longer dwell on bitterness, pain, or hold grudges. I've been freed to pursue better things. No one could love us as much as Jesus does. Maybe someone here has a similar story to mine, or maybe you have a completely different story. I just hope and pray that everyone will come to know Jesus, to truly believe and experience knowing a God who loves you beyond measure and wants only what's best for you.